studying the lesson life processes. You know that there are the 4 life processes. Those are the nutrition, transportation, respiration and the excretion. Already we have studied the 3 life processes. Today we are going to study 4th life process, that is the excretion. Dear students, let us start the topic excretion. Each and every organism on this earth made up of the cell, and cell will function continuously to sustain their life on this earth. So any organism should be alive on this earth means they should perform the various functions. Is it right? So all those functions are in the form of the biochemical reactions. You know that in the reactions there will be the products. So there will be various products will be produced in the biochemical reactions. In those products, some are the useful and some are the poisonous, otherwise toxic substance we can observe. And otherwise useful substance will be used by our body and toxic substance should be removed out from the body, because if they remains in our body they are harmful for our body. So as soon as they produce it in the body they should remove out. So that removing the toxic substance or the poisonous substance from the body called as the excretion. What is the excretion? I have written on the board, you can observe here. So what is the excretion? Excretion is the removal of the toxic waste from the body of an organism is called as what? Excretion. What is the excretion? Removal of a toxic or otherwise poisonous substance from the body of an organism called as the excretion. Understanding? So if there will be various waste products will be produced in the body and it will be removed out. That is called as what? Excretion. Today we are going to study about the human excretory system. So in the human being there is a well organized structure of the excretory system. We can observe various parts in the excretory system. In today's class let us study about the various parts and its functions of the excretory system, and in next class we will study about the mechanism of the excretory system in the humans. Okay. So you can observe the diagram I have drawn on the board. So here what are the parts you can observe? So they are containing the pairs of kidneys. So you can observe pairs of the kidneys and pairs of ureters. Pair of kidneys are there and pair of ureters are there. And next what you can say, urinary bladder is there, urethra is there, and renal artery is there and renal vein is there. So these are the main parts of kidney. In next class we will study in detail about the mechanism of the kidney. Okay. So now what I have said, you can observe mainly 4 parts in the excretory system. Those are what? Pair of kidneys, ureter and the urinary bladder and the urethra. So let us study at first about the pair of kidneys. We can observe there are the 2 kidneys. So how they are in the shape? They are in the bean shape. Bean shaped kidneys we can observe. There are 2 kidneys. They are present above the waist of our body. Understand? And they are made up of the muscles and they have protected by the muscles and the ribs. Understanding? So they are of a bean shaped, present on our back side, otherwise present above the waist of our body, and they are protected by the muscles and the ribs. And if you observe in the adult's kidney, so they are containing 10 to centimeter. They will be 10 to 12 centimeter in the length and 5 to 7 centimeter in the width. If you observe the kidney of adult, so their length of the kidney will be how much? 10 to 12 centimeter and width will be how much? 5 to 7 centimeter. Understanding? And what is the function of these kidneys? So main function of the kidneys will be filtering the blood, we can say here. Understanding what it does? It purifies the blood which it is containing of various unwanted things like it may be urea, it may be various waste salts will be there, excess of water will be there. So it separates from the blood and impure waste, otherwise waste products will be expelled out and pure blood will again go back to the body. Understanding? So what is the function of the kidneys? So remove the poisonous substance, urea, waste salts and excess of water from the blood, and also excrete them in the form of the yellowish liquid called as the urine. So whatever unwanted waste will be there, so they will collect through the ureters. So here purification will be done and unwanted things will transfer to the ureter. And these ureters they will collect into the urinary bladder, and after that it will be expelled out. So they will be in the yellowish color, that is called as the urine. So what is the main function? Main function of the kidneys to purify the blood. Understanding? So next we'll go to the ureter. What are the ureters? So you can observe that these are the tube-like structures. They are made up of the muscles. So one end of the ureters will be attached to the kidneys, another end will be attached to the urinary bladder. Both ends will be open so that waste products will be transferred and they will be collected into the urinary bladder. So what I have written on the board, you can observe a thin muscular tube called as the ureter comes out of each kidney extending from the renal pelvis. It carries urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder. Already I have said you, whatever waste products will be removed from the blood, so they will pass through the tubes called as the ureters, and they will be collected. Otherwise, they will pass, that waste products will be passed through the ureters and they collect into the urinary bladder. Understand? It is the function of the ureters. Next part is what? A urinary bladder. So what is the urinary bladder? It's a sac-like structure. It stores the waste products. It stores the urine, we can say here. Whatever the waste products will be removed from the blood, they will collect into the urinary bladder. It's a sac-like structure. It stores the urine. Understanding? It stores until what? Micturition, we can say. What is the micturition? It is the duration of the urine to the expels out. So some duration it will remain in the urinary bladder. Until that urine stays in the urinary bladder. After that micturition, what happened? It expelled out from the urinary bladder. Understanding? So I have written, this is a sac-like structure that stores the urine until the micturition. The urine is carried to the bladder through the ureters. Already you know that urine will be carried by the ureters and they collects into the urinary bladder and it will be expelled out from the after the micturition. So next we'll go to the urethra. What is the urethra? It is a tube arises from the urinary bladder. It helps to expel urine out of the body. So you can observe here, so this is a urethra, it is a tube-like structure, it will be arises from the urinary bladder. So after the micturition, what happened? It helps to pass the urine from our body. Understand? It is a part of the excretory system, it helps to pass the urine. Understanding? It's called as the urethra. These are the mainly 4 parts we can observe in the human excretory system. Already said, I have said you, it is a well-organized structure. So each and every organ performs differently, and because of that, what we can say is a well-organized structure. In this class, we have studied about the various parts of the excretory system, and also we have studied each part's function. If you have any difficulty regarding today's topic, let me know. Thank you.